Good morning. Hello, everybody. Thank you, Steve. And I would like to ask actually to put my presentation from organizator's side. Is it possible?
Yeah, let's see if Rosita can do that. I think, yeah, there we go.
Okay, thanks. Actually, yes, right now I would like to say that I represent this missing link, or as previous speakers show in the map, but actually it's a wrong view on it. And actually in previous, I'm here in Ukraine just 4 months, but Ukraine Railway and Liski working very tough actually to setting up these new corridors, and for sure one of these corridors is at Turkey and Port of Gdansk. May I ask the next slide? Actually, after the first working group among us, actually the Port of Gdansk and ports of Odessa and also Ukraine Railway and Liski, actually we are working very tough. And I would like to say that right now, in the next weeks, we are already setting all things what concern this route and what concern prices, what concern delivery time, and what concern actually all technical things. As you see, actually right now there we already signed agreement memorandum. I would like to say memorandum with Ukr and with Ferry Plus. And it's very important that we should, as I mentioned previously, we should start also from some practical work for some practical steps, which we already did. What I mean about this memorandum, its memorandum is open for everybody, which actually would like to be in this corridor, which would like to do in this market as such, what I see. What is the first practical steps? As you see, we already actually planned the prices for this 40-feet container. We are actually calculated, and the planned prices right now, we calculated from Karasuti Slavkov. Actually, it's around 1,700 euros. Actually, if we compare with road actual transportation, it's right now it's similar. It depends on the market, it depends on the time right now. But actually, what we see, we should discuss among all participants, and this price actually might be actually going down, especially in the first stages. It's very important actually, as we know, in the first stages, especially for the market, for the customers, it's very important actually to first of all show the services about prices, services about timing, about security. The transit time, actually, what we see from Karasuti Slavkov right now, it's of 4 days. We can compare with road transportation right now. And for sure, we are for what we are looking, we're looking for actually 2 types of cargos. One is for sure the first stages, it will be containers. Afterwards, actually, will be trucks actually on the platforms. It's very important, but right now we are working about technical questions as also legal questions. Legal is also very important. I had a meeting yesterday with Ministry of Infrastructure, and we will actually go for improving legal questions, and then will be possible actually to use also this type of transportations. For sure, it will be more easier and more actually more practical way. What I see is that Liski and Ukr actually is ready to give the service, give exact service from point to point, exact in time. It's very important for sure for this all this route as such. And I'm right now, I can say, yes, we are ready to do it. And what else, as I mentioned, together with our partners, actually, we are ready to start the services in some weeks, actually. Some weeks, at least when we discuss it, it will be at least the first quarter of this year as such. You see, it's already practical work. It's not just on the map. What we should actually to add there, it's very important. It's again, we already discussed with PKP Connect, and we should add for this price also, for example, till the Gdansk, these prices from railway side in Poland, and also for sure if somebody from the customers looking also to Scandinavian countries or something like that, somebody of us or somebody of this route should actually calculate all prices together and will be responsible for this corridor as such. For sure, as we understand, it's very difficult to be among actually all participants in this route, but it's possible. Actually, as Dominic mentioned, we should try at least, and then why not? Why not? Actually, it's possible. May I ask the next slide? Or next, yes, already it's mentioned. May I ask the next one? Yes, it's as I mentioned, there is huge possibilities, and actually logistics is really interesting as we see. Also, we can add also the India or as Port of Gdansk mentioned, we can add also the United States or another actually points as such. But actually, from the structural point of view, it's again it works. Next one, please. Yes, I'm actually going back once more with this memorandum of cooperation. Why so important? It's important that the first stage, yes, it was in Ukraine. The participants is Ukr. It's very important because Ukr actually offer real good services in Black Sea, which connect Turkey and Ukraine. Then actually Ferry Plus expeditor on the stages, and for sure Liski and Ukr. I once more actually would like to underline that it's a memorandum of cooperation is open. It's we will try that everybody which would like to actually to be in this corridor. It's a practical actually stage. It's a practical step which actually we should go forward. For sure, there will be more additional questions about digitalization, about actually legal procedures, about digital documentation. It's very important, but actually step by step, first of all, we should set up this service, and afterwards, actually, we should step by step improve all these services for our customers. Also, once more, everybody is welcome to actually to be in this memorandum cooperation. Maybe somebody would like to something add in this memorandum. We already discussed with PKP about this. There's just a time for doing that. And really, thank you very much once more for possibility to be there and to be as a speaker there. And we should go the next practical steps. And once more, thank you very much, and thank you for attention.
Thank you, Mr. EDVINS. Very helpful and builds on the story we have heard so far from the others. One question from my side, and I ask you in the knowledge that it may also be relevant for other speakers to answer, but let's start with you. And that's, you know, I see a great deal of potential in this corridor, certainly. But what I haven't heard yet from any speaker, and maybe you can help with this, is anybody either saying, yes, we will develop that corridor, we will develop the physical rail link, or we will talk to the Ukrainian government to make sure that they facilitate it. Are you aware of these discussions, or whether anyone is prepared to pay for this development?
Actually, if you look in very actually short history, just some months ago, the first stage was this meeting between presidents of states, Poland and Ukraine. Actually, one of these points actually is the transport corridors and this development of such. Afterwards, there were many actually discussions among ministers, Poland and in Ukraine, it's in a governmental level, and everybody actually in the stage approved also in this in some documents that we should develop all these things. The next step is again practical steps, which actually is going on as I mentioned, and I see I am absolutely aware that we actually will receive this support also from government side concern this route, concern practical questions, also possibilities actually about prices, about delivery time, about quality and services.